Hi everybody, welcome back to another segment of Inclusion Unlimited. I'm your host Leslie Mouton, the Creative Media Director for Morgan's. San Antonio is known as Military City, USA, and it really lived up to that title this weekend as the host of the 16th Annual Warrior Games. Now the Warrior Games are a series of competitions for service members who have been wounded, ill, or injured. Studio intern Emma Siebold takes us downtown for a closer look.
It has been such an exciting week for sports. I mean, the NBA Finals of the San Antonio Spurs just finished up right here in San Antonio, and the Alamo City is also hosting the Warrior Games this week. The Warrior Games celebrates the resiliency and dedication of wounded, ill, and injured service members. There are 5 incredible teams out here this week. We have the Army, Navy, Marine Corps, Air Force, and SOCOM. Come with me to check out these incredible athletes and these super exciting events. Over 200 athletes across the 5 teams participated in the games. This year's events include archery, precision air, sitting volleyball, wheelchair basketball, wheelchair rugby, track and field, cycling, powerlifting, pickleball, swimming, and rowing. These events highlight both the fitness and determination of wounded, ill, and injured service members as they navigate their recovery journeys together through adaptive sports. The games kicked off with a celebration San Antonio style, with rivalry on the Riverwalk. The rest of the games were filled with competition, camaraderie, teamwork, and inspiration. Athletes even received a royal visit from Prince Harry on Sunday.
One of the biggest things that Warrior Games and Air Force Wounded Warrior and just being around other warriors does for me is that it lets me know I'm not alone. People that serve, we kind of have this mindset that we have to they train us, we train like we fight. We have to be the best, do the best, we uphold this standard, right? And so when you receive a diagnosis or things like that that kind of change your life, it makes you feel a little bit alone because you're like, nobody understands, like going from this high standard to now like everything I do has changed. And so it makes it difficult to adjust. But then when you meet other people that are like, no, me too. And you're like, okay, this is not that bad, you know? And so, and especially like here, like I'm struggling with something. It doesn't matter. People come up to me, oh, let me help you with that. And everybody's so nice, everybody's so understanding.
This was Technical Sergeant Tedford's first Warrior Games, and she already medaled in cycling. Tedford just officially retired after 20 years of service, including 10 with the Army and 10 with the Air Force.
Sometimes people stare at you, they wonder what's going on, you know, things like that. But here, it's like everybody kind of has something going on, so you just feel normal, for lack of better words, you know, so it's super awesome.
This was also Staff Sergeant Brittany Wolf's first Warrior Games, representing Team Army. She found out about the games from her time in the Soldier Recovery Unit at Fort Bliss and is now competing in archery, precision air, field, and swimming events.
I've always been an athlete my entire life, and you know, with the injuries that I've had and the complications and things like that, I'm just trying to find a new path into athletics again that still gets me involved even with my newer capabilities of movement and all that with my injuries. This was my first competition ever. Actually, I had never even shot a bow before maybe 6 months ago, so it's definitely fun, and it's a sport that I do want to continue after the Warrior Games as well, because I've had a ton of fun learning about it.
No matter your illness, injury, or wound, you can still keep going. So I think that's what everything brings back to people like us with different abilities.
What better way to celebrate the Warrior Games than in Military City, USA? Thank you for watching. For Inclusion Unlimited, I'm Emma Siebold.
Wow, they are amazing athletes. Thank you, Emma, and thank you everybody for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share, and we'll see you next time.